Alright, let's do this one. Rearrange the following equation to make k the subject. So that means, k equals dot dot dot. I just want k by itself. So let's firstly start with a. Having a look, my k is in this term. So basically, -3 and a is kind of connected to it. So what I'm going to do is first of all get rid of the one furthest away, which is 2a. Now there's a positive there. It's a plus 2a, so I've got to do the opposite, which is minus 2a to both sides. So I have -3ak equals 4 minus 2a. Alright, now what I have to do is get rid of anything else that's not k, basically. So let's have a look. What can I get rid of? -3 as well as a. So I can actually just divide both of them together at the same time. That I can do. So therefore, my k must be 4 minus 2a divided by minus 3a. Now you can rewrite this because you can move the negative out the way. So that will be -4 minus 2a and then 3a. So what I've done is I just kind of move that up. And then that bracket is very important. So now you've got to expand that bracket. -4. So negative times -2a, that's a positive 2a divided by 3a. So either or, they're both the same answer. It's just depending on what the answer is. But I should be able to give you marks for both of them. Alright, b, let's try b. I'll just try to squeeze it in here. Alright, so my k is on this term, so I've got to leave that one for now and then get rid of whatever's left over. There's a positive 3, so I'm going to do -3 first. So my equation is going to look like 2k over a equals b take 3. Alright, now the next thing I can get rid of is the a. So there's a divide. Hopefully you understand that that line is a divide. So you have to do the opposite, which is times a. So you have times a. And just be careful, when you're timesing a, you're not choosing which one to times it by. You're doing both of them, so you need a bracket. Alright, then you've got square root 2k left, and then you've got a bracket b take 3. Alright, how do I get rid of a square root? Well, that's simple. You square it. Alright, you square the whole thing. That cancels it out. So you do it to the one side, you've got to do it to the other side. So your 2k is a b take 3 squared. Alright, last thing we have to do, we've got to get rid of the times. There's a 2 times k, so I've got to get rid of that one. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. That's basically it. So k must be a b take 3 squared divided by 2. And that's it. Alright, this one. So this one, k and k is on the bottom. So what we can do is you can do something called cross multiply, which I didn't really talk about. So if you already know how to do that, let me do it quickly. So what happens is you do a cross and you multiply the crosses. So this one gets times by that one. So p, k plus p. So if you know this method, you could definitely use it. And you put an equal sign there. And then this cross, this diagonal gets times. So 4k. And then they just equal each other, so you have to just expand it. So pk, so I'll write method 1 here, so cross multiply. So if you know this one, you could definitely use it. If you don't, we'll do the cross multiply. We'll do the normal method. Pk plus p times p, so p squared equals 4k. Alright, so we're almost there. We just hopefully realize this one has a p, k, and this one has a k. So what you actually have to do is put them together. So I want to basically move this one over here. So to do that, I got to do, there's a plus pk, so I got to do take pk. Take pk. Alright, so my p squared is going to be 4k take pk. Alright, so they're like terms, meaning I can actually combine them. So my p squared is going to be, so I can bring the k out because they're both common in these terms. Here we go. You figure out what goes in these brackets. So 4 times k is 4k, and then minus p, because k times minus p is going to give me negative pk. So this is also called factorizing. So if you don't really understand how to do that, you could maybe Google some YouTube videos and watch a little bit more about it. So p squared equals k, bracket 4 take p, but I want k by itself, so I'm going to get rid of basically everything else that's not k. I'm going to divide 4 take p because there's a times sign there. Alright, so therefore my k is going to be p squared divided by 4 take p. You can put a bracket there, you don't have to, it doesn't really matter. And that's it.